Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Ogre Battle 64. In this episode, we continue the battle for the Volmus Mines. You can see this stronghold here has a kind of neutral-ish alignment. And our Berserker is still pursuing this cleric, but he's pretty fatigued, so I'm going to camp him out. Take a peek at the fatigue of our units in this stronghold here. I just noticed there's a shop here. There's nothing of particular interest here. Just a few things I want to pick up to have a few extras of. And these little yellow arrows, you can use them if you hold C left, and it'll scroll the whole screen instead of just the cursor when you move the stick. And when the arrows are there, it actually freezes time while you're moving the screen as well. So it's really nice to kind of zoom around the screen quick and give orders to someone else if you don't feel like pausing the game. Shuffle our units around a little bit. The strongholds in the south are kind of neutral, a little leaning to lawful. Take out this cleric right here, get a light mace, which is the weapon we actually need to make a cleric. Our Berserker is pretty fatigued from the pursuit there, so we're going to send him back to a stronghold to rest up. I don't want him to actually take that stronghold, but our Fencer should have no problem getting there before the Berserker. Save some time giving orders. This unit isn't too dangerous. The Griffin and the Knight both get 2 attacks, but neither of them are super powerful. Our Fencer unit here is a little heavy on soldiers here, so it might be a pain to take it out, but it shouldn't be hard. I want our Fencer to take out that Knight, but instead of actually going after him, we're just going to take the stronghold and let him come to us. Take a few seconds to regenerate some health. And also, if you're a unit defending a stronghold, you get a little bit of a defense boost. So, we get that bonus too. Promote a soldier during that battle, so quick switch up our formation a little bit. Now that the Knight's not going to come after us anymore, we're going to go after him and hunt him down. Since he's heading into the forest there, we should have no problem catching up to him. Gain some ground. And our Berserker just can't go on anymore. He sets up camp right on the enemy's doorstep. Normally I'd be a little bit more worried about him camping there, but I know there's nothing over there that's going to ambush him in his sleep. Nonetheless, I do want to get him to a stronghold. And I guess we got a little bit too close to that stronghold. So, we get in a fight, and it triggers a little scene here, since this is where Yumil's hidden. I didn't want to do this quite yet, but got to eventually anyway, so why not? This is actually one of the tougher units in this battle, just because there's 3 enemies. They're all kind of resilient. I mean, they're not super challenging, nothing is at this point in the game, but for a unit like my Berserker unit here, who can't put out a whole lot of damage yet because of all the soldier reserves, it might be a little problematic, especially since they got a crit on our soldier reserves there. Yeah, we lost. Oh well. We just got thrown backwards a little bit. No soldier experience for Barkley that battle. Find a healer, but yay! And finish off the Knight real quick here. And we get a cleric investment. Another piece of equipment we need to make a cleric. And pause the game. I actually paused the game in battle, and that last battle there with the field pause option. So it was paused right away when we got back going. give out a few orders. And I paused the game for a second there just to look up something. There's an item I'm interested in just across the river here. So while everyone's running around in the southern area, then with everything under control in the north, we'll send our beast tamer up there to pick it up real quick. And rather than just running off to another stronghold to regenerate, well, I want to take out that knight real quick since his leader was low. So I want to try and kill him before he regenerated too much. Normally I would have just taken the stronghold with our berserker there, but I don't want to take that one quite yet. And we found the buckler, which is the item we were looking for, so back to stronghold duty he goes. And just moving around a little bit, waiting for Barclay to not be tired anymore. We liberated Zaria. This place has a town too, nothing too important here. Leather whips you need for beast tamer, and hull tamers you need for berserkers. But I started with both of those units, so I don't really need to pick any up. Even if you didn't start with either, they're not really that important to pick up. They're both pretty easy to come by. Try and take out this knight here. I'm gonna take a couple tries just to wear them down a little bit. And we got him. Not too hard. Now that he's gone, and we got all the strongholds in the south, now we're ready to take over Ishro. And it looks like we found Yumil. This scene, it changes a little bit depending on who you take the stronghold with. I just took it with a random unit, but if you take it with Magnus, the scene changes a little bit. You can see the soldier here talks about his commander being Magnus, whereas obviously Magnus wouldn't say, yeah, the commander's some guy named Magnus. And Rhade's a pretty intense fellow. He seems very angry. I suppose I would be angry too if I had a yellow mutton chop. So it looks like our puffy shirted friend from the flashback in the intro there is grown up too. And this guy is trying to sneak away, but Rhade's not going to have any of that. Takes out his awesome sword. Fortunately, that sword's nowhere near as powerful as it should be for how good it looks, but don't tell Rhade that. Oh, Yumil, you're such a softie. Now that we've found Yumil, the battle doesn't end quite yet. Our conditions have actually changed a little bit. We gotta go kill the rebels in the Volmus Mine now, which is why I didn't take the Volmus Mine before. So with that, we're gonna leave it there for this episode of Let's Play Ogre Battle 64. See you later.